Good morning to you. Can you state your name, please? I need to, your full name. Is that your full name? Sir, on the device. Good morning to you. What is your name, please?
Good morning, sir. My name is Anthony. Mark, my user screen name. I'm not sure how that got in there.
Oh, what's your name? I'm sorry.
Anthony Laws, sir.
Anthony.
Laws, Laws.
Lawn. Laws, okay. Darius Young's iPhone. I need you to unmute yourself and start your camera, please. Darius Young's iPhone. Good morning to you. What is your name, please?
Hi, police officer Darius Young. I'm shadowing PO Willie Robinson.
Very good. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
I'm going to start bringing them in.
Your poker face is amazing. But don't you think I deserve
All right, good morning, everyone. I'm gonna need you to silence your TVs or whatever your background noise is. Please put yourself on mute. But I'm gonna need the TVs and the background noise silenced when we go on the record and call your name. Good morning to you, Officer Thomas. I don't know what's going on with Ms. Williams' Law. Oh. I haven't seen her. I know that we've got a message this morning.
I can call Mr.
I'll text you.
State of Michigan, 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins presiding. While court is in session, there will be no smoking, eating, drinking, sleeping, and or laying down. I will ask that if you have on any hats or hoodies, that you please remove them unless due to religious purposes. Thank you, everyone. Good morning to Judge. Good morning to everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Somebody else is trying to say good morning and some baby talk, I got it. All right.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. What we're going to try to do is we're going to try to get you out of here as fast and efficiently as possible. And I'm going to try to get you out in the order that you came in. I'm going to start with the reviews. 360. This, little system is really no, if she's got it, I don't think. On the iPhone, I'll just let you in the room. On the iPhone, just state your name. Oaks, Jeremy Oaks, you got something going on with your phone. You're gonna have to, everybody mute themselves, please, except for that iPhone. The gentleman with the glasses on the iPhone, black shirt. What is your name, please?
Billy Green.
Billy Green. So you're on 2 devices, aren't you? That's your problem. That's why it's creating all of that. That other, which are you going? You want to stay on this device here?
I'm going to stay on the cell.
Right. That's the one you're on now, right?
Yep, this one here.
Billy Oaks Green, right?
Yes.
I'm going to remove you from the other one. Thank you. All right. Okay. Now listen. Let's get going here. What are we doing with your client, Mr. Patel? Who is your client again? I'm sorry.
Mr. Lytle?
Lytle. Very well. Mr. Lytle, are you there?
Yes, good morning, Judge.
Good morning to you. I hope everything is going well with you.
Yes, everything going well so far.
All right, let's call it City of Detroit versus Jeremy Carmichael Lytle. Case number is SP1327221, counts 1 and counts 2. SP1461261, SP1518727, counts 1, 2, and 3. State of Michigan versus Jonathan. I'm sorry, Jonathan. Is it Jeremy or Jonathan? Jonathan Lytle, right?
Jonathan, yes.
Jonathan Carmichael Lytle, case number SX4147113, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please, Mr. Patel.
Yeah, Your Honor, J.H. Patel, P number 65385 for Mr. Lytle. Mr. Lytle, would you please state your name for the record?
Jonathan Lytle.
All right, good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Let me know all the successes that you've had since the last time that you've been here, and I can defer to Mr. Patel.
Yeah, if I may, I'll set the stage and then you can ask any additional questions of Mr. Lytle. So last we appeared was in December, and we were able to report back that he had a part-time job as a valet, as well as a full-time onboarding pending at Amazon, and that he was still in between places with respect to housing. Well, since that time, that Mr. Lytle has now engaged in full-time employment at Amazon. He's also doing back in September, you allowed him to pay off a $45 fee. So he's also been doing some Uber and Lyfts and things like that to supplement his income. And lastly, he's stabilized his housing by moving in with his mother so he can provide some healthcare assistance to her. So I think he's done a remarkably good job over this past year to get himself situated. We're asking for time to the end of the last week in March so that he can get complete the process of getting a background check and scheduled for a hearing. But I'll leave it to you to ask any other additional questions for Mr. Lytle.
Well, I think you covered a lot. I mean, would you like to respond to any of that or add anything to that, Mr. Lytle?
At this point, no. Like you said, I pretty much been doing everything I was asked and had to do. So I'm just gonna stay on the good path.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. So with the light we talked about shining brighter as time goes on, it sounds like it's getting brighter for you. Congratulations on the full-time employment and it sounds like you got a consistent place to stay now, which was really the most important thing that we us outside of these cases that we wanted to accomplish. So I wish the best for your mom and her health issues. But you say, Mr. Patel, how many days?
Just till the end of March. I think March 24th, the week of March 24th would be great.
Let's say March. Let's say March 27th. 2025 at 8:30. I wish you the best of luck. Continue good luck on that, Mr. Lytle, and have a very good rest of your day. Okay.
Okay, you also too, Judge. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Patel. Thank you so much. Anyone before you leave, Mr. Patel? Is there anyone in dealing with some housing insecurity? Anyone dealing with any housing insecurity? If there's nothing, then Mr. Patel, we know how to contact you if we have any issue. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Very well. All right. Let's get Mr. Laws. Good morning to you, Mr. Laws. Where's Mr. Laws?
I'm here, sir. I'm here, Chief.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
City of Detroit versus Anthony Laws, case number U69273624. State your name for the record, please, Mr. Laws.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, not really.
My name is Anthony Law.
Okay, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a review. Mr. Laws, I'm giving you, you were supposed to complete some tasks, and I wanted to make sure that those tasks have been completed. Let's see. I don't think I'll print out the original. That's why. I see that you paid, sir, but I need to know about the misdemeanor morality and the testing. What about those two issues?
Yes, sir. I completed those two things too. Morality class, I completed it on Saturday, and they sent me a certificate for it. They emailed me a certificate. I completed that. And I also went to get my SPD screener, a full screener for everything. They won't hand me paper results in my hand, but they were able to tell me that everything came back negative. But I wanted paper results in my hand, but they wouldn't give me that.
I don't see why not. We need to get the results. The results can be private to you, but we need to have those results to make sure that that's the task done. So I don't know what it's going to take for you to get those results, but I can't understand why that they would not give it. So, I give you more time to see if you can secure them.
No big deal.
Yeah, you see the people.
I know what
That shouldn't be. I don't know why they didn't want to, but I should be able to get it.
shit.
All right. Listen, I'm going to give you 30 more days so you can, and then make sure I'm going to put in the chat my email address. You can send me all of that stuff. You can send me all of that stuff in my email address, so I'll have it, or you can get it to probation so that they will have it, and we can get you out of here very quickly the next time you come back. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta.
Pardon me?
That sounds good. I just have one question.
What is your question?
Okay, so when I secure the things that I need, and if I were to say give them to probation or anybody else that you tell me about, does that mean I still have another date to appear, or would I have to give them that information?
If
And that would
if
be
that stuff gets to me, you don't have to appear again if you gotta make sure it gets to me though. So that's what it is. I'm gonna give you 30 more days on February the 27th review. Come back February 27th and make sure I have whatever requirements I need to have misdemeanor morality and the testing. Results will be private to you. If it's nothing further, sir, best of luck to you. Have a very good day, okay?
Okay, thank you, sir.
Very well. Miss Destiny, what is your last name? Destiny? You have to unmute yourself, ma'am. You really don't have to, well, what is your last name? Destiny Gibson, right?
Yes.
All right, Miss Gibson, good morning to you. We don't do bonnets in the courtroom, and you need to put on a few more clothes, okay?
Okay.
All right. Any more reviews left? Is there Mr. Kelly Gordon?
Okay.
Mr. Carlin Green, Mr. Shamir Green, Michael Griffin, or Maria Risco? Any of those people here?
Shamar Green is here.
Shamar Green, good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm all right.
Come on, Risco. What's going on with Risco?
Good morning.
You talking about signings or you talking? Where was it? This. Screen. Still don't have it, so. Yeah, I don't see her anywhere in here anyway. Yes, good morning too.
Do I need to stay here?
No, just give us a call, make sure we.
I'm still waiting on that attorney to speak. Try to keep.
Everybody, please mute the device. This is the city of Detroit versus Shamar Cyril Green, case number Z8091491. Let's get Mr. Green, state your name for the record, please.
Shamar Sorrell Green.
All right, today is the date and time set for a review. You got some more cases, sir. Somebody put their appearance on Mr. Green.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Green, Your Honor.
All right, it's got some more cases. That would be some cases. That would be SP 1662570, counts 1, 2, and 3. As for purposes of arraignment on those cases, now.
Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
They are not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. So, Mr. Green, what's going on with this? Maybe we need to contact probation. Let's get probation down here for Mr. Green. Okay, we'll start out with that to find out how this probation is going. I see you owe a few more dollars on the case as well. So let's pass Mr. Green's matter. Let's move on to getting some of you started on these other cases. someone who had Jeremy Lucas. I think that was a case that was assigned to, I think one of the attorneys had Lucas. Yeah, Mr. Lucas, you have an attorney appointed to you. I'm gonna wait on them to come out of the breakout room after speaking with the city, and we'll get you out of here because you have a court date. Mr. Berry, why don't you handle this one? City of Detroit versus Jonathan Cole, case number SP 123555971 and U60204121. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Ho.
Jonathan Lucas.
Kind of broke up, sir.
Lucas.
Yeah, you're still breaking up.
Jonathan Lucas Hogue.
Okay, good morning to you. Is there Officer Harrington?
Yes, sir. Officer Michael Harrington, Detroit Police Department, Badge 3103.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Today is the date and time set for a trial. What about it? Maybe we did this a little premature. What about our Officer Jacqueline Jones? Maybe we're a little premature because I didn't know you had the two. So we have to wait on Officer Jacqueline Jones. I'm going to give that officer that half-hour grace period. So about 21 more minutes will pass the matter, and it will be called a case. All right.
Okay.
Counselor on Risco, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Yeah, I had spoken with the probation department. He was in here just a minute ago. He indicated
I'm sorry, go ahead, Judge.
Oh, you go.
I also spoke to the probation officer on Friday of last week. We had contacted the lab. We were waiting for the 12-panel drug screen. The drug screen was completed. It simply was not sent in to the medical facility where she had taken the test. She did contact them on Saturday, and I believe they had told her they can get it to her first thing Monday morning. She's on the phone with them right now, so if you'd like to briefly pass this matter, I'm hoping to have that 12-panel sent in ASAP, immediately.
Pass them out.
Thank you, Judge.
Is this Raymond Jamel Green?
Yes, John.
I have to find out who is represented by a lawyer.
Not at this time.
City of Detroit versus Raymond Jamel Green, case number SP 1642955, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to the staff. May it please this honorable court, Sherika Harris, P72832, on behalf of Mr. Green. Mr. Green, please state your name for the record.
Raymond Green.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Well, Aaron, not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Green did enter into a payment plan. It looks like those all paid off. He has a no proof of insurance count 2 of that matter that's in default affairs. I believe there's been probably an issue with his license. But I have no objection to setting that default aside if the city has no objection to it. I'm going to put you in a breakout room, Mr. Green, Ms. Harris. Keep in mind, she's going to get you an offer. If you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Okay.
Okay.
Join the room, please. This is Deshaun Gwynn.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
What's your middle name if you have one, sir?
Cortez.
I don't see you on the docket. Let's see. Maybe I'm doing, yeah, I see I'm doing something. That's, thank you. This is going to be the city of Detroit. Versus Deshaun Cortez Gwynn. Case numbers SP. We call 124-39962. SP 126-99683. SP 1416413 counts 1 counts 3. SP 1439923 counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1443413 and SP 1642846 counts 1 and counts 2. Mr. Berry, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gwynn.
Deshaun Cortez Gwynn.
All right, good morning to you, sir. It is the date and time set for the show cause, Mr. Berry, purposes of arraignment on your client.
Yes, Your Honor. For purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. He has many cases in warrant status. You have your pen ready, Mr. Bowman? Mr. Berry? And
yes,
Mr.
Your Honor.
All right. So aside from the one case that's on the docket, there was a prohibited left turn that went along with that case. I would have no issue with setting that matter aside. The city has no objection to that. That was a recent case. He has a driving while license suspended. He has a no insurance misdemeanor, a driving while license suspended, an unregistered, untitled, a license improper, a no insurance misdemeanor, unregistered, untitled. And the other two cases have already been adjudicated, so we'll just leave it at that. He owes money on those other two cases. Also, Mr. Berry, Mr. Gwynn appears to owe on insurance no proof, $288. That appears to be something that would prevent him from getting a valid driver's license, at least as it relates to the 36th District Court. Okay. Pay that $288, and hopefully he can bring a valid driver's license back in. I don't know what your issues look like in other jurisdictions, sir, but that would if you pay the $288, that would free you up at least for Thursday. I'm going to put you in a breakout room, Mr. Gwynn, Mr. Berry. He's going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, right?
All right. Thank you, sir.
Join the room, please.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Counselor Shreddy, on the cases that I called, any of the cases that I called. You have one, Mr. Massaria.
Yes, Judge. We're ready on Odom.
Odom, that's Clarence Odom, correct?
Correct.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Clarence Lamont Odom III, case number U696-43224. Appearance for the record, please.
Frank Mysteria P 87848 for Mr. Odom. Please state your full name for the record, sir.
Clarence Lamont Odom III.
All right, good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. What's going to be the, is there any resolution?
Yes, Judge. We'll be entering a plea to disorderly on a 3-month delayed sentence under no contest.
All right, you want to raise your right hand, sir? Swear or affirm, tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, is this what you want to do, sir?
Yes.
All right, do you understand maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Massera went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, he did.
You have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
Any, you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
You know by taking this deal, you're gonna give those rights up.
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
Let me draw your attention back to, this is August the 17th, 2024, at around 9:33 p.m. in the city of Detroit, the area of 8626. Were you at that location around that date and time?
Yes, I was.
What's going on over there?
We were there for
Judge, if I may, this was a no contest plea
Was there no contest?
for
Is there?
memory issues.
It didn't seem like he had too much memory issues, but is there any objection, Mr. Bowman? Are you there? You saw that no contest plea with the city?
I agreed to it with Mr. Bowman.
With Mr. Bowman, correct? All right.
Yes.
I'm gonna, will you stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for the no contest plea?
Yes, Judge.
All right, no contest plea is gonna be entered into, but it's gonna be treated like a guilty plea. $240 is gonna be the fine. It's gonna, the next return date is gonna be April the 28th, 2025. It's gonna be paid at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I told you, you can upload the DivDat app to your phone or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, sir. But if you don't get in any trouble, you pay this off and come back on the April 28th, we'll dismiss the case. If you don't have any further questions, sir, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day, okay?
You as well.
Thank you. Mr. Counselor, you have another one, Jason Orr, you're down here for, you know that?
Yeah, Mr. Whitey should be in for that. That's one of his clients.
Very good. All right. Best of luck and have a good rest of your day.
You too, Judge.
All right, I got Lipscomb, Amari Lipscomb. Who's representing Mr. Lipscomb? Is that Opal Street client? Spare, who do you have? Ready? Okay, let's go back on the record with Mr. Raymond Green. Mr. Green, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we would ask the court to check the status of his license, please, and thank you.
Now let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gwynn. Mr. Gwynn, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. What's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we seek a bench trial date that he can gather and return with documents.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gwynn?
Yes, sir.
Come back on March the 6th, 2025 at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
Gentleman on the phone would like to adjourn his arraignment here. Different date. He said he has something else with different courthouse.
Let's give him another day. Just give him another day.
Okay,
A
great.
free trial day.
I just want to make sure.
Thank you.
Okay. Free
All right.
trial?
Yeah, mine as well.
Might as well.
All
Okay,
right.
the one that you're working on.
No, the one on the phone?
No, I mean, did you might release some dates?
Oh, she did.
Oh, okay.
Free trial.
Uh-huh.
3/4/2025.
3, 4. Okay, thanks, Your Honor.
All right, let's get Mr. Garrett, Miss Adela Garrett.
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
Good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
Mr. Barry, this is the city of Detroit versus Adela Garibay, case number SP 1223019, counts 1 and 2 and 3, SP 1223041. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Garibay.
Adela Dale Garibay.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Get your client an updated offer, Mr. Berry. I'm gonna put her in the breakout room. Ms. Garibay, go in there and speak with Mr. Berry and have a private conversation with him. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer presented to you, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Okay.
Join the room. She's in there on the phone, Mr. Berry.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, let's pass that matter. All right. Miss Barrett, are you ready on anybody? All right. It's suspended, Miss Harris.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Green, we're going to have to go back into that breakout room.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Or actually, Your Honor, before we do that, I have a question for the court. Is the court able to see payments that he just made?
So well for the license being suspended on a pickup truck, offense date, no insurance proof. That was reinstated date 1/23/2025. That was supposed to be reinstated last week. You want to know some payments that he just made, so it seems like he just.
Because he indicated he just went and got his license. So if it's showing it's suspended, I'm just not.
Doctor,
Hey, it bees like that sometimes, right? So on that ticket, SB 164, they must not have accepted the payment. They must have backed the payment out.
Well, where did the money go?
Sentence default judgment. Well, I don't see that it's been paid.
He has a receipt for about $1,200 in payments. Is that right, Mr. Green?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just the messenger in this case. He's gonna have to check with down with the city. That's what was said to be reinstated on the reinstatement date of 1/23/2025. But I see that that ticket is still outstanding and owed.
Pay that
Okay.
ticket.
He has some other tickets that he was in a payment plan for, and he paid those off. But this new case here is what's affecting his license.
I have my license, huh?
Okay, so I'm not gonna keep going back. I'm not gonna work with you. You got a piece of paper, sir. I got some papers right from the Secretary of State. I'm trying to give you updated information. You don't have a license, so don't go out there thinking that you do, all right?
Okay, sir.
That's all I'm saying. I see that your license sales reinstatement date was 1/23/2025, but it's you still owe this no insurance proof, and that's what's still suspending your license, and this is what's on the record. So somewhere between the court and that $240 he was in a payment plan, Ms. Harris, with some cases that I see that are closed out, that he paid. That could have been where the $1,200 went. I don't know. Go back in the
Absolutely.
breakout and speak with the lawyer.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, where are we now? It's past the matter. All right. I'm waiting on a lawyer now, so. Tommy Williams, what is your name, please? Good morning to you. Unmute yourself and let me know what your name is. That's.
My name is Cordella Golden, not Tommy Williams.
Right. Golden?
Yes.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, we're waiting on a lawyer, so.
Your Honor, this is the interpreter speaking. It's now 9:30 and my defendant has not shown up. May the interpreter be excused, please?
Yeah, you may.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Are we ready on anyone? Lipscomb, Mr.
I'm ready, Your
Golden?
Honor. Requesting
on
a bench
Lipscomb?
call date.
All right, let's go. Let's call Lipscomb. Are you outdoors, Mr. Lipscomb?
No, sir.
You need to take your hood and all your hat and all that stuff off, all right?
My jacket?
No, your hood and your hoodie and
Okay, it's a.
where is Lipscomb's spot? I have City of Detroit versus Armani Lipscomb, case numbers SP 1606666, counts 1 and 2, SP 1632062, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 1632061. Appearance for the record, please.
Hearing no objection by for Mr. Lipscomb.
Talking about somebody else, right?
So muted, babe.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Mr. Lipscomb, good morning. Can you state your name for the record, please?
Amari Diamani Lipscomb.
All right, today, we already have a trial date entered for February 3rd.
Yeah, can we schedule it further out because we're considering filing motion?
Let's go with, March the 6th
Thank you.
at 9 a.m. It's nothing further. Best of luck to you and have a very good day, Mr. Lipscomb.
Okay, thank you. Can I get that date one more time, please? I'm sorry.
March the 6th. You got in contact with your lawyer?
Yes,
Y'all been in contact?
Yes.
All right, March the 6th, Mr. Lipscomb. Best of luck to you, all right?
Thank you. You too.
All right, thank you. Who you have next, Mr. Ogletree?
I just have one more person that has shown up so far, but they just came in the breakout room. Can I speak to them very briefly?
Glaze.
Yeah, Glaze just came.
Gardner is here, isn't Gardner here?
I don't see Gardner.
Gardner was here. All right, Glaze, good morning to you. I'm gonna put you in breakout room 5. Go speak with Mr. Ogletree, your lawyer, all right?
Okay.
Join the room, please.
All right, thank you.
Ms. Baird, are you ready on anyone?
Judge, which rooms did you put my people in? I can't see because I do mine by cell phone.
I didn't put them in. Who do you want to speak with first?
Billy Oaks Green.
Billy Oaks Green. All right, I'm going to put Mr. Green in breakout room 6.
Okay, thanks.
Mr. Green, go speak with your lawyer, please. You ready, Mr. Ogletree?
We're ready. Requesting a bench trial date.
Glaze?
Yeah.
All right.
Mr. Ogletree, what time is Glaze docketed for, please?
I think 8:35.
Thank you.
This is the city of Detroit versus Argonon Audrey Glaze, case number SP 1637377. We'll also call SP 1632172, counts 1 and counts 2 into the record. Appearance for the record, please.
Aaron, what's your about for Mr. Glaze, P number 69167. Mr. Glaze, can you say your name?
Mr. Glaze? Oh, he says he's still in the room. I'm gonna bring him back into, go to 4, Mr. Bowman. All right, but Mr. Glaze, can you state your name for the record, please?
Algernon Glaze.
All right, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. The trial date is going to be February 13th. Trial / formal hearing is going to be February 13th at 9 a.m. All right.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, best of luck to you, and have a very good rest of the day. All right.
Okay, thank you. You do the same.
I got somebody else in the waiting room, Mr. You want to stick around and see if this is one of your clients.
Judge,
Yes.
we're ready on Billy Green.
All right. This is the city of Detroit. versus Billy Oaks Green, case number SP 1634871. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Melita Baird on behalf of Billy Oaks Green. Judge, he's requesting a bench trial date. I spoke with the city attorney. They had set this for 2/11, but we're asking for the date to be pushed back so I can get the discovery on this matter.
2/13.
So it's 2/11.
2/11. Why can't you? What's today? You're talking about.
Days of preacher. I just got this case, and the prosecutor says that's not enough time. 2/11 to get that discovery.
Trial date is going to be March the 6th. 9 a.m.
Judge, can you do another day that week? I have a trial.
What about March the 11th?
Okay, hold on. That sounds good. Let me look in my book. March the 11th, what time?
9 a.m.
Okay, all right.
All right, there's nothing further, Mr. Green. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
You do the same, everybody as well. Have a good day.
Do you have any of my other ones, Judge?
Yeah, who are you ready on?
I'm not ready on. I need to be put in a room with Destiny Gibson.
All right, Gibson is here. Let me put you in a breakout room. Miss Gibson, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Miss Barrett, okay?
Okay.
Breakout 6, Mr. Lewis, is that you?
How you doing, Judge? Yes, sir.
Morning. I need you to put some more clothes on.
Okay.
All right. Rude's iPhone. Who is Rude's iPhone? I need you to unmute yourself and state your name, please.
Armani Lamb.
What is your name?
Armani Lamb.
Armani Lamb, and that's on Rude's iPhone?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
I'm just scared because he's live. You're gonna have to be quiet. Green, please. Lamb. I did not see you on the docket. Let's see. Give me your last name first. Spell it, please.
So last name Lamb, Lamb.
And spell your first name.
Armani.
King is the middle name. Amari King Lamb.
Yes.
You're not due until February 20th.
February 20th? Okay.
February the 20th, yep.
Okay, thank you.
All right. On the telephone at 248-632-3585. Good morning to you. What is your name, please?
Good morning. This is James Love. I got disconnected. I was waiting.
Okay, good morning to you. All right, sit tight.
Good morning.
Okay, are we ready on anyone? Ms. Harris, no. Ms. Barrett, Mr. Ogletree. I guess none of your clients are here, so I don't know. You can wait around, or you can go ahead and come back if you need to. What are we gonna do with Ms. Gibson, Ms. Barrett?
Judge, we're gonna need a bench trial date for her also. Got to get the discovery for this.
City of Detroit versus Destiny Danae Cynthia Gibson, case number SP 163-52471, SP CR43446, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Melita Baird on behalf of Destiny Gibson. Judge, she needs a bench trial date, and I got to get to discovery on this matter also.
Ms. Gibson, good morning. You state your name for the record, please.
Good morning, Destiny Gibson.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial. I'm sure we have a trial date. Do we have a trial date set already? No, let's just set the trial for trial/formal hearing for March the 6th. Oh, you said you can't do 6th. 11th, Ms. Barrett. 9 a.m. Okay.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, best of luck to you, ma'am, and I'll see you back in March.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Who else, Ms. Barrett?
Hold on 1 second, Judge. Jeremy Lucas.
The city of Detroit versus Jeremy Lucas, case number, and Jeremy Andrew Thomas Lucas, case numbers SP 1424478-1, SP 1424479, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Melita Baird on behalf of Jeremy Lucas. I need to go in the breakout room, but the city attorney had told me to request a bench trial on this one.
There's already said March 13th.
March 13th?
No, strike that. February 13th. I'm sorry.
Judge, that's not enough time for them to get this discovery stuff to me.
We're gonna have to do something about this because there's no sense in we setting these dates. And we're just gonna have to request discovery for everyone when we set that trial date, Mr. Wall. March the 11th, 2025 at 9 a.m. It's gonna be your next court date, Mr. Lucas. That is, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, Mr. Lucas, to speak with Ms. Harris, okay?
Okay.
I mean, strike that, Ms. Barrett, all right?
Okay.
All right, and if you still have some more, so come on back when you're done. Go to 6,
put them
sir.
in 6.
Yeah.
Your Honor, we're ready on Melissa Gardner.
Gardner?
Yeah, she said she got a notice saying February the 3rd. So she thought she was supposed to come in February the 3rd.
This is the city of Detroit versus Melissa Gardner, case number B1366064, B136600924. Appearance for the record, please.
Aaron Ogletree about for Melissa Gardner. Ms. Gardner, can you state your name?
Couldn't hear you, ma'am.
State your name again.
Melissa Gardner.
All right, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. It's February the 3rd is the next court date, isn't it?
Yeah, she confused the bench trial date with the pretrial date.
How's that? Well, she's here. She should be here anyway, so do you have contact with her?
Yeah, I have contact with her. She's on my phone right now.
Oh, very well. February 3rd. February 3rd. It's already in the system. So best of luck to you, Ms. Gardner. Have a very good rest of your day, all right?
I appreciate you.
All right, appreciate you.
If I can ask the court, have Rafael Lopez appeared?
No.
Okay.
And then we lost the interpreter as well. All right. Who else, Mr. Holt?
That's the last person I have.
All right, very well.
I want. How long does the court? If I can ask, do you want me to remain or?
I'll give him until 10 o'clock or so.
Okay.
All right. You're free to leave. If he comes, we'll get in touch with you, all right?
Okay, yeah, because I don't have a phone number for him. I did send him a letter though.
Very well.
All right, thank you.
Are you ready on, Mr. Barry?
Garibay, Your Honor.
Let's get back on the record with Ms. Garibay. Ms. Garibay, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we seek a bench trial date.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Garibay?
Yes.
Come back on, March the 6th, ma'am, 2025 at 9 a.m. All right?
Okay.
There's nothing further. Have a very good rest of your day and best of luck to you, all right?
Thank you so much. You too, Your Honor.
Thank you. City of Detroit versus Carmel Gladys Lindsay. Case number SV 163-12611. Appearance for the record, please. We can also include case number SP 163-12612. Into that. Best appearance for the record, please.
Carmel Lindsay.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for a show cause. Go ahead, Counselor, for purposes of arraignment.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
And we'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. I don't know, Ms. Lindsay, if you realize that on this one ticket, SP 163-12612 is a failure to stop ticket. You entered into a payment plan to pay that ticket. The issue is that when you pay a civil infraction like this, a failure to stop, you're admitting responsibility and you're getting all the points that go along with it. I don't know if you want to reconsider that. I would allow you to be heard on that ticket. Do you have a valid license, ma'am?
No, I don't.
All right, so going to the breakout room, she's in a payment plan with 2 other tickets as well. Those were already adjudicated, Mr. Berry. So if I'm willing to allow her to be heard on the failure to stop and the disregard for red signal. She's only paid $50 toward the failure to stop. So I'll put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. Have a conversation with him. Let us know what you're going to do when you come out, okay?
Okay.
Absolute right to a trial if you don't like the offer that you're going to give from Mr. Berry.
Okay.
Join Ms. Harris, are we ready on green?
We can pass that matter. He's still attempting to send an email.
Okay. Let's go down to James Love. I think it was James S. Love, I think. Shelton, yeah. City of Detroit versus James Shelton Love, case number SP 109. Strike that SP 107-7058. On appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris on behalf of Mr. Love. Please state your name for the record.
He was here. Oh, he's on the phone. You have to unmute yourself, sir. Press *6 to unmute yourself, please.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. State your name for the record, please.
James Shelton Love, the second.
All right, today is the date and time set for Ms. Harris.
Arraignment. For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Let's also call into the record U55-73542. I don't know if that's the same James Shelton Love or not. James Love. What's your date of birth, sir?
September 18th, 1973.
That's my wife's date of birth, the year before. So rain on the bench warrant as well. And the issue is here, Ms. Harris, the reason why it's not coming up is that the birth date is a year off as it relates to this ticket here, U5573542. I'm gonna give you a $0 bond. Keep in mind, you have an absolute right to a trial. We're dealing with a disorderly conduct allegation. We're dealing with a disorderly conduct allegation that arose back in 2020, Ms. Harris. I do have a copy of the ticket. The allegation is that he was at the state bus terminal and he was urinating on a building. And then the other allegation is an issue with driver's license. Give Mr. Love an updated offer. Keep in mind that offer is going to, you have an absolute right to a trial if you don't like it. Mr. Love, I'll put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. Is this a good phone number to reach you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Let's see Mr. Bowman in 4.
All right. Join the room, Ms. Harris. He's in there. Oh, I'm sorry.
Mr. Bowman in 4, please.
Mr. Bowman, go to 4, please. He's in there.
How you doing, Your Honor?
Yeah, wait a minute.
Very well. How are you? Who's this?
Investigator Val Charles from Detroit Animal Control. I'm just
Good morning,
checking to see if we have Marvin Legion. Good morning.
I haven't seen him yet. I'm going to give him another 5 or 10 minutes. All right.
Okay.
All right. Let's see with Gully. Gully, you're here. DeMarco Gully. That's with an A. That's with an A.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, you spell your name with an A. All right. Let's give
Yes,
orders.
sir.
Anybody ready? Ms. Barrett, are you ready on anybody? Mr. Green, let's get.
Okay, yes. Did you?
Hold on, Mr. Barrett. Let's get Mr. Green on. All right, give me a minute, Mr. Gully, please.
Okay.
City of Detroit versus Carlin Levon Green, case number SP113000742. State your name for the record, please.
Judge, were you doing Billy?
No, Mr. Green, state your name for the record, please. I'm gonna ask you to unmute yourself.
Carlin Levon Green, this is our district court.
All right, this is today's the date time set for a review, sir. You were ordered to pay that's $285. Mr. Green, can you hear me?
I can't really hear you. No, they made 2 court dates today. I'm supposed to be at 3rd District Court right now, and I can't find it, so I'm standing outside on Sun and 1 right now.
No, 3rd District Court, let me stop you. 3rd District Court is on Warren and Russell now.
Warren and Russell. Oh my God, man. Come on.
Warren and Russell. You paid $100 toward this ticket, but you didn't pay it off. You said you were going to do 12 hours of community service. Have you done anything like that?
Yes, I have, sir.
Where's the community service, the proof of it?
I gave it to Miss Green. I mean, not Miss Green, because Miss Green got promoted. I think her super assistant.
Okay, so I got you. What I'm gonna do 2 things. I'm gonna look that up and see if you have done it and then we have proof of it. Did you get that to the court?
Huh?
Did you get the proof of the community service to the court?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna look that up, and then we're gonna call over there to who's your judge at Third Circuit?
They sent me my paperwork Friday. They just told me, they didn't even tell me what time I was supposed to be there or
Who's
nothing.
the
They
judge? Do you know the
just,
judge?
they never told me nothing. They just got me out here they want me to violate so they can lock me up. That's what I think.
No.
Because why would they make 2 court dates today on the same day, and then they gave me the wrong address? They didn't even tell me to go on Russell. They told me to go to next door, the 3rd District Court next door.
Hold
And that's
on.
from 36. So now I'm over here late looking like a fool.
Your Honor, if they're telling him to go next door, does he have an appointment, Your Honor?
Yes, I do.
Or is it a hearing? He may need to check in with the probation department, which I believe
It's
is
not for
next to
you
the court.
guys. It's not for you guys. It's something whole totally different.
Listen, why don't you just stop and listen, sir?
I'm trying to listen, sir. I'm walking and the wind is blowing and the big old machine is back there. I cannot hear, sir.
But you keep on talking and somebody's trying to help you. Now, are you supposed to report to probation?
No, sir.
You're supposed to be in Third Circuit Court. I'm gonna look it up.
Ew.
Let me see.
I want to fucking leave this fucking state.
Hey, you know something? You're gonna get kicked out this room if you don't watch your mouth.
I apologize, sir.
I need Miss Lindsay back in the breakout room.
All right.
Warren and Russell. Now I gotta go over here.
Hold on a second. Let me look it up.
Oh.
Ms. Harris, stop helping me out. Let's see. Let's get in contact with Wyatt Harris is the lawyer. You're supposed to be in Judge.
So he has an actual hearing, Your Honor, or is it a meeting with?
Yeah, it's arraignment on the information today. Judge Blount, we're going to get in contact with your lawyer and your.
He definitely wants to call his attorney because Judge Blount might allow Mr. Green. I'm just trying to tell you, they might allow you to zoom in versus you trying to get there. But I'm gonna mute my device. Am I alone?
Because he talks too much.
No, I can't hear, Judge. Everything is in the background. I'm trying to listen and hear at the same time. These people.
All right, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Oh, Jesus.
Man. Can we get? Hey, Mr. Harris, good morning. This is Judge Perkins calling. Yeah, very well. I have a defendant in my courtroom that's a client of yours. I see he's supposed to be in Third Circuit. Mr. Kalen Levon Green, he's supposed to be arraignment on the warrant in Judge Blount's courtroom, arraignment on the information in Judge Blount's courtroom. He got notice to go to St. Antoine, and he's supposed to be over there at Russell and Warren.
Okay, sure.
Do you have his updated phone number?
I need that.
All right. Mr. Green, what is up? Give me a good phone number for you, please.
It's the same 313-758-9868.
Okay, all right. 758-9868.
Correct.
Your lawyers. Do you have the lawyer's number, Mr. Wyatt Harris's number?
Yes, I do.
Call him 7659. All right, his last 4 digits.
Okay.
All right, give me a minute. Call you in a second, Mr. Harris. Let us finish up here, okay? All right, thank you. How you been? I'm well. Good talking to you. I'll see you soon. Okay, all right, can we get confirmation that he completed community service over there? Please. All right, here's what I'm gonna let you do, Mr. Green. Hang up, call Mr. Harris. You might not have to show up. He may be able to work something out for you. Call Mr. Harris and then come back in after you've gotten that settled. And then we're gonna substantiate this community service, okay?
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
I'll see you soon.
Oh, bye-bye. Thank you.
Who are we ready on?
Ms. Lindsay, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Lindsay. Ms. Lindsay, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail herself of the people's current offer, which is to allow her to enter a plea to allowing for the driving while license suspended. And as to the defaulted matter, the failure to stop would be reduced to impeding.
It's not defaulted. It's just she got a payment plan. So blocking traffic.
Yep.
You want to take the deal, ma'am?
Yes.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Barry went over your other advice and rights, did he not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Have any questions about those rights?
No.
You know, by taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Now, let me draw your attention back to November the 8th, 2024, around 2:29 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Metataw and Grand River. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did you fail to stop at that stop sign?
Yes.
And the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you, ma'am?
No.
Why is that?
It's suspended.
Very well. Find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing and find responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic. What I'm going to do here, ma'am, is I'm not going to find you on the allowing. I already see you're in a payment plan with these other matters. I'm going to amend the failure to stop to a blocking traffic, and then you're already in that payment plan, but the amount is going to up to 125. Okay.
Okay.
The amount of a blocking traffic is 175. I see you already paid $50, so I'm gonna give you that credit for that 50 and 170. So 125 will be the amount. So you'll owe the 125, 125, and you owe the 140. All right. You're in the payment plan already. I hope that payment plan will stay, right? Even if we amend. So you're all set, man. Have a very good day and best of luck to you. All right. All right, let's go with DeMarco Gully, Mr. Barry. This is the city of Detroit versus DeMarco Gully, case number SP 1116879, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1574240, counts 1 and 2. SP 1574241, 2. SP 1650862, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Barry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gully.
DeMarco Jamar Gully.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
And we'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. There were also three other cases, Mr. Barry, 3 other cases that I call into the record that are recent. We'll arraign them on those today as well. One is an alcohol-related violation. The other one is a driving while licensed suspended repeat offender. And the other one is a no insurance proof. No, strike that. No insurance misdemeanor. I don't see anything that is affecting Mr. Gully from getting a valid driver's license. Get him an updated offer. Keep in mind, Mr. Gully, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. And have a conversation with him. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, all right?
Yeah.
Join the room, please. Ms. Harris, are you ready on green?
Not on green, but ready on love.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. James Love. Mr. Love, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client is respectfully requesting a trial date and the appointment of counsel. The phone number on screen is the best number for him. There was no email address.
And Mr. Bowman, let's do this. Put your appearance on the record, please.
You're muted, Mr. Bowman.
You still hasn't got it.
May it please the court, Your Honor, Victor Bowman, P33764 for the people.
All right, let's do this. Let's have we're going to set the 2 dates here. And we're doing this so that we can keep these cases on track. I'm going to change your birth date, Mr. Love, on this one ticket to the 9/18/1973 instead of 74. But let's mark the discovery request was made on the 27th of January. I'm going to give you a pretrial date and need appointed attorney. I'm going to give you 2 dates. One date is going to be 3rd of March. Let's just do the 3rd of March, and then we'll set another date because that would only give that appointed attorney 2 days to get up to speed. Let's do the 3rd of March pretrial date at 8:30. All right. I need you to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of the calls should be that appointed attorney. If you don't hear from that appointed attorney, then we're going to get one appointed to you on the 4th of March. Let's say the 4th of March. I'm sorry about the miscommunication on the date. All right. The 4th of March is your next court date. You hear that, Mr. Love? Is Mr. Love there? Do we lose him?
I think he's muted. I think he's muted.
Press *6 to unmute yourself, sir.
I'm here. I'm here.
You're all day?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, come back on March the 4th, all right, and answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. If you don't hear from that appointed attorney by that time, then we'll get one pointed to you on the spot, all right?
So March the 4th, at what time, Your Honor?
8:30.
Okay, thank you.
All right, best of luck to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Carlin Green, it was verified by the community service specialist. She called the site, they verified it, but she has not received the paperwork. Okay.
Mr. Green is.
Hello?
All right, best of luck to you. You're free to leave, Mr. Love.
Okay, thanks, Your Honor.
Best of luck to you.
Yeah.
Is that Lemus? Unmute yourself, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Give me the
sir.
correct pronunciation of your first name, please.
Catalia?
Catalia.
Yes. Last name Lemos?
Lemos. Oh, I'm sorry for the mispronunciation. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you as well.
And do you have a case?
Well, yeah, I do. I have the case number if you'd like it.
It's a show. It's 845.
Okay, it's spelled differently than she has it on.
Oh, yeah.
It happens.
Let's make sure it's correct.
Yes, sir.
If it's actually, don't say it. All right. City of Detroit versus Catalia Limos. Case number SP164197221. Appearance for the record, please.
Sharika Harris on behalf of Ms. Lemos, please state your name for the record.
Catalia Lemos.
Lemos, I apologize.
It happens.
Today is the date and time set for a show cause. Ms. Harris, go ahead for purposes of arraignment.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
When or not guilty plea on your client's behalf will give your client a $0 bond. How do you spell your first name, ma'am?
Katalia.
Okay, on the site here, it's spelled differently.
I didn't have identification at the time.
Well, listen, I don't want to know about that.
Okay, I'm sorry for being honest.
Hey, you know something? There's a date and time to confess all your sins, and this is not that time. There's a procedure here, so why don't you go and speak to Miss Harris in the breakout room to see if she can help you. All right, Ms. Lemos?
Thank you.
You're going to be presented with an offer. This is pretty simple here. Either plead guilty. We're going to $240 fine, and we'll dismiss upon payment. This is one of those cases where it can't get any worse. It can only get better or stay the same. Ms. Harris will explain to you what I mean by that in the breakout room. Go to 5, Ms. Harris, please.
Thank you.
Join the room. Mr. Berry, go ahead. We'll pass that.
Yes, Your Honor. We're ready as to Mr. Gully.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gully. Mr. Gully, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we seek a bench trial date.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gully?
Yes, sir.
All right, March the 6th, Mr. Gully, is going to be the trial date at 9 a.m. I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day, okay?
Appreciate it, man.
All right. This is the one I was looking at. Tina Lewis. City of Detroit versus Katina Lewis. Second. Case number SP1630483, counts 1 and counts 2. Appear for the record, please, Mr. Berry.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lewis.
Tina Grace Lewis.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Corporal Bennett, good morning to you. Or can you put your appearance on the record, please? Mr. Berry, give Ms. Lewis an updated offer. Keep in mind, Ms. Lewis, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Do you have a valid license, man? That's just a yes or no question.
Yes.
Run our license, please. All right, we'll wait and see what the license says before we put you in the breakout. All right.
Yes.
Paul Gallen. Somebody, was that Mr. Overstreet or is that this?
Yes, sir.
Hold on 1 second. All right, Mr. White.
Morning, Judge. How are you?
Good morning to you.
Doing good.
Have you spoken to your client?
My partner tried to reach out to him, but the number was not working. Do we have an officer here today?
Is today the date and time set for the trial?
That's correct.
On board it is?
Yeah, it's to be an officer, Albert Brown or Officer Martinez.
I don't know where the confusion came in, but I have a pretrial.
I'm sorry, Judge, you said you had this for pretrial today?
Yes.
2-5, self-initiated. Hello?
City of Detroit versus Jason Anthony Orr Jr., case number Z8093051. Appearance for the record, please.
Dennis Whitey, P79560 on behalf of Mr. Orr, who's present by way of Zoom.
Mr. Orr, are you there?
Here, Your Honor.
All right, state your name for the record, please. Good morning to you.
Morning. Jason Anthony Orr Jr.
All right, how are we doing on the testing, sir?
Doing good.
Any diluted, positive or mistests?
There was one positive for.
All right, so you need to speak with the lawyer.
Okay.
Let me get the patient down here, please, for Mr. Orr. So he indicates that there was a positive test, Mr. Whitey. So we told you last time if the test was positive, sir, unless there's some very extenuating circumstances like that was that day that I ordered you to test or something like that, we told you we were going to up the ante on the bond. You understood that, right?
Yes, I believe there was a mistake with that test, though.
All right, so you have a right to a hearing. Let's get probation department down here. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. Have a conversation with your lawyer, Mr. Whitey. Go to 7, please. Join the room.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Your Honor, did you have a question for me?
No, not yet. All right, what happened to Hope? Who's on Hope? Is that you, Mr. Berry, for Hope? Trial?
I'm here, Judge, and yeah, I believe it's supposed to be Mr. Berry.
Mr. Berry, let's go back on the record with Mr. Hope, Jonathan Hope. Today is the date and time set for a trial. We were looking for Officer Jacqueline Jones to show. I don't see that officer show. It's long past the time. So, Mr. Berry, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Excuse me, Mr. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Hogue. State your full name, sir.
Jonathan Lucas Hope Sr.
Go ahead, Mr. Bowman. You can put your appearance on the record.
Thank you, Your Honor. Victor Bowman, P33764. Is this Jonathan Lucas Hogue, Hogue?
Correct.
Okay. Officer Harrington has appeared for this case, Your Honor.
I got it, but there's another officer, Jacqueline Jones, that was supposed to appear as well. And that's what we were waiting on. We called the case prematurely. Officer Harrington already put his appearance on the record. Is that correct, Officer Harrington?
Yes, sir, Judge.
Let's go into the breakout room, Mr. Berry with Mr. Hogue. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Get him an updated offer. If he doesn't like the offer, he has an absolute right to a trial, and that's the date set for today, all right? Join the room, Mr. Hogue. Speak with Mr. Berry, okay?
Okay, Judge.
Probation officer Hunter is in Judge Rock's courtroom. As soon as he's done, he'll do it.
Very well, thank you. Let's pass that matter again. And we're waiting on a lawyer. Ms. Barrett, are you ready? All right, we're waiting on a lawyer.
Judge, I had Mr. Gorski. I wasn't put in with him, Andrew Gorski.
Did you speak to him already?
No, I haven't been put in a breakout room with him.
All right, I'm gonna put you in number 6, Mr. Gorski, with Miss Barrett, okay? Who else did you have, Miss Harris?
Yes, Judge, that was the other thing. With Billy Green, you put me in breakout room, but I think he came back, but I think we already set his trial date. I'm not 100% sure on that one.
Billy Green is gone.
Okay.
I had Jeremy Lucas, I put you in the breakout room with.
Hold on one second, Judge. It was another person, Oliver Owens, but I didn't have a pre-sentence report. He may not have gone.
We got you, Oliver. Did we send Oliver on the pre-sentence report, Miss Son?
Okay.
Did you send this to me, son?
Okay.
There.
Okay.
Oliver Owens. Who else, Miss? Who else do you have? Give me the list.
Judge, that was it. I think we went through. I had Billy Green, Andrew Gorski. Hold on one second. The other one was Destiny Gibson. We did that one. And then Jeremy Lucas. The only thing that was left was Gorski and the one with the pre-sentence report, but I don't know if he went.
I'm right here, Andrew Gorski.
Yeah, give me a minute. Good morning to you, Mr. Gorski. All right, are we ready on anybody? I'm giving you the pre-sentence report over to you.
Okay, did he check in, Mr. Owens?
Who had Galley? Jacob Paul Galley. Did anybody have him? No, all right.
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
No, not yet. All right. Everybody's got their hand raised. I see that, but we're just going in the order that you came in. I have everybody listed, so I don't know what else we can do.
Judge, did you put Gorski in 6?
I'll put Gorski in 6. Join the room, please, Mr. Gorski. What's going on with Lucas?
Are you speaking to me? Hold on one second, George.
Was that your client, Lucas?
Let me look at my paper. Let me look at my papers. Lucas. I don't see Luke. Hold on. Yes, Jeremy Lucas. Judge, I thought we set for a trial. He should be gone. We set that for a trial and discovery.
That's correct.
But he shouldn't be here. We did that one.
Mr. Lucas, are you there?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
So did you know you had a trial date?
Well, yeah, she told me to come back to verify the date with you.
Okay, so Lucas is set for March 11th.
The trial date is set for, you said March 11th?
At 9, yes, bench trial.
At 9 a.m., sir.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, I'll go to 6. All right. I'm still waiting on them to call my name. What?
Does Mr. Owens want to go to Veterans Court? Well, I'll ask Ms. Harris, Mr. Barry. All right, Mr. Barry, Mr. Barry, are you ready?
That's Mr. Hogue, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Hogue. Mr. Hogue, I'll give you an opportunity to speak to counsel. What did you work out, if anything?
Your Honor, as it turns out, Mr. Hogue was able to show me a valid registration.
But he's got this loudspeaker ticket. That's what he's on here for. The valid registration is dismissed, no officer. He's got also a loudspeaker. That's what Officer Harrington wrote.
No, Harrington is on the
No.
Just a moment. Harrison is on the registration ticket. The loudspeaker I thought was dismissed. Officer Jones not appearing.
There you go. Well, no, you're right. There you go. Case dismissed. I just have it in the wrong order. Sorry. Divided, valid, and dismissed, no officer. All right. I'm going to waive the warrant fee. And best of luck to you, Mr. Holt. Have a very good day.
Thank you, Judge.
Officer Harrington, you be safe out there as well, all right?
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
As well. All right. All right, Mr. Barry.
Ready, Your Honor.
This is the city of Detroit versus Jacob Paul Galley. Case number, you strike that, SP 1660076. Counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 166007771. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Galley.
Jacob Paul Galley.
All right, today is, one morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a formal hearing. I believe this is Corporal Hayward's tickets.
Yes, yes, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Corporal Hayward, badge 1004, Detroit Police Department.
I don't know why these other two tickets did not make it to the docket. It seems like they were all written at the same time. I have two motor carrier tickets, and I have one missing miscellaneous defective equipment, and the other defective whatever that is, IMPTRNSING, defective inoperable return signal. Mr. Barry, I have the actual tickets here. I'm going to put you in the breakout room with Mr. Galley, have a conversation with him, and today is the date and time set for a hearing. All right. Join the room, Mr. Galley, when I send you the prompt. Have a conversation with Mr. Barry, and then see if you can help him resolve this. All right.
Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
Where does Mr. Galley appear on the docket?
8:30.
Go pee.
Yellow ones? I put one on your when you did, all right, thank you.
8:30.
I don't see Galley on the list here. And Jacob's iPhone. There you go. Join the room, please.
Did you find Mr. Galley? I didn't find him.
8:30, top of 8:30. Jacob Paul Galley.
Sorry.
There's only two, but it's only two. He's got the other one is another motor carrier ticket, and the other one is a miscellaneous defective equipment. So you have another motor carrier allegation and a miscellaneous defective equipment. So it's 4 cases. I call it record, all right?
All right. Thank you, sir.
Your Honor,
Yes.
does that one have retained counsel?
Urbani? Yeah, I don't know if that's Urbani or not. Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? All right,
Unless that's the officer.
See if he has a, no, it's not the officer. Thank you, Ms. Harris. Yeah, see if he has retained counsel, Mr. Barry.
Yes, Your Honor.
And find out where that lawyer is. If you can.
Do my best.
All right. Are you ready, Ms. Harris?
Ready, Your Honor.
As to who?
Ms. Lemos?
Ms. who?
Ms. Lemos?
Okay. Back on the record with Ms. Lemos. Ms. Lemos, I'm giving you an opportunity to give me the correct pronunciation again. I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation. Lemos. Back on the record with Ms. Lemos. Ms. Lemos, I'll give you an opportunity to speak to counsel. What's going to go on with this?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting a trial date.
Right. Is that what you want to do, Ms. Lemos?
Yes, Your Honor.
Come back on March the 11th, Ms. Lemos, at 9 a.m., okay?
Thank you very much.
Best of luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, Your Honor.
Yes. Do you have a lawyer, sir?
It would appear that he does, Your Honor.
All right. Well, wait, your lawyer needs to be here.
Your Honor, is it okay if I continue without him?
Not right now, because he signed up for the case.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get him in here. City of Detroit versus Jennifer Springfield. Case number SP 1409742, counts 1 and counts 2. For the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Springfield.
Jennifer Lynn Springfield.
All
Your
right,
Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf to give your client a $0 bond. Why are we arraigning her when she's already? I have her down as, oh, it is arraignment on the bench warrants. And it's 2 cases. Maybe the other case is in another courtroom because I don't usually handle the last name S. So, oh, it's just a different time, same courtroom. I don't know what this case 23 is. Never seen that. So we have a license improper, Mr. Berry, and a no insurance misdemeanor. I'll give her a $0 bond. Enter not guilty on her behalf. She owes a host of other civil infractions that were never paid. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Ms. Springfield, with Mr. Berry. He's going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, right?
Okay.
Join the room. Can we find out where this lawyer is? Galley? Jacob. Some more trials too. We can get the trial. One more hearing. Yeah, good morning to you. This is Judge Perkins. I'm calling on behalf of clients. Your client is, one of your clients is in my courtroom, Mr. Jacob Galley. There's supposed to be an Anthony Urbani, the second, signed up on this case. This formal hearing set today.
I am trying to figure out, they just called on the driver's called the boss to kind of get us on the board. I'm not sure what's going on. My understanding was that our keeper was playing on that, but I'm trying to figure it out right now.
Can you do that?
Dang it. I got Anthony here. Please go ahead and get done.
All right, we'll just let him know to zoom in, please, when he gets it figured out. All right. Andrew Gorski, is he ready? All right, let's go down to Destiny Gibson. John Lido is gone. Garrity, it should be, what happened to, Garrett? Who had Garrett? I caught the case.
I think that was Mr. Berry.
Mr. Berry, what happened to Garrett at Della?
Let's see. Bench trial. She got a bench trial date.
And what date was that?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I didn't record that.
March 6th.
Thank you. Man, now he's batting 1,000 a day. March 6th. All right. Now, let's go back on. You need someone, don't you, Ms. Harris?
I believe so, but Mr. Green does have his hand raised. Raymond Green. He was either supposed to send you an email or an email to me with his insurance.
Well, I don't have an email. What do you need, Mr. Green?
I sent the email in the chat.
It didn't get to me yet.
Of the insurance.
License is still suspended, so what are we gonna do?
So, Your Honor, he was sending over a copy of his insurance, the no proof of insurance, then there would have been a recommendation to be dismissed on that. And then he would have had an opportunity we would ask you for an adjourned date so that he could go take care of whatever it is with the Secretary of State to clear that up.
All right, I don't have it. I don't have any insurance.
I don't have it either.
It say direct message, Sean, and it don't have the send button. Not every.
He may be trying to send it to you in the chat, Your Honor.
Yes, I am.
Well, you gotta email it to me, I guess. I don't know what, let me see. Direct message, let's see. I got something, Liberty Mutual.
Yes.
I can't open that. I can't open that stuff. Go back in the breakout room and help them out, Ms. Harris. If you can see it, then I'm fine with it. Go back in the breakout room, Mr. Green, and speak with Ms. Harris.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you the 5, make it easier on you. Join the room, please. All right, we're waiting we're waiting on the Mr. Hunter, Officer Hunter, to come out and he's in another courtroom right now. Are you ready on anybody, Mr. Barrett? Springfield?
Yes. Springfield, could we confirm that her license is valid?
All right, we're gonna wait.
Your Honor?
Yes.
Do we have any disposition on Andrew David Gorski?
Not yet. That's Miss
Miss Barrett. Okay.
Yes. And then Risco, I know Counselor for Risco has never shown.
Good morning again, Judge. She actually contacted the laboratory and they are sending that over. I believe as I'm speaking, I just got off the phone with her again. So she's going to be logging on immediately and hopefully I will have those results to the court.
Very well.
Thank you.
Is there Jennifer, is this Cartman?
Yes, I just got married a year ago.
It's valid, Mr. Barrett.
That being the case, Your Honor, Ms. Springfield also, Ms. Springfield just has shown
Valid insurance.
yes, Your Honor, thank you. And we seek dismissal.
Back on the record with Ms. Springfield. I got valid driver's license. Congratulations on that. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And I'm dismissing the cases for providing valid documentation and waiving warrant fee. Best of luck to you, Ms. Springfield.
Thank you.
City of Detroit, Mr. Berry versus Rodney Green, case number V13289-124. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Green.
Rodney Green.
All right, good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a trial. What I have here is kind of conflicting. No, okay, illegal dumping. Is there a Larry Brady here?
Yes, I'm here.
Good morning, Officer Brady. Good morning. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes. Officer Larry Brady, Detroit Police Department, badge 4667.
All right, good morning to you, Mr. Berry. See if you can give Mr. Green a resolution of this matter. I told him I'd fine him $500, the max, for this dumping in the city. I'll put you in a breakout room. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Join the room, please.
Will do.
That was from Mr. Green. All right, you might want to go speak to him, and then Mr. Bowman's in for.
Okay. I can get there.
Okay. She's gonna have someone to zoom in.
Very well. We got somebody coming for you, Mr. Galley. All right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Jason Orr. Mr. Orr, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel, and Mr. Officer Hunter, good morning to you. We're on the record with Jason Orr. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Sam Hunter, appearing on behalf of probation.
All right. Go ahead. We want to get an update on what's going on with Mr. Orr.
Your Honor, I did check regarding the testing. Mr. Orr was referred to this department for testing once a week, random. In checking with the Affordable Testings website, Your Honor, it appears that Mr. Orr has been in compliance regarding your order for testing randomly once a week.
And no issues?
I believe the only issue would be one that I had mentioned to the court on a previous appearance of his. He was positive for marijuana. That was back in December.
Okay.
But he had appeared. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Your Honor.
No alcohol, right?
No alcohol, Your Honor. No.
All right, very well. All right, I'm satisfied, Mr. Hunter. Thank you very much for zooming in. All right, Mr.
You're welcome, Your Honor.
White, what do you want to do with this case?
Judge, we wish to schedule this matter for a bench trial.
Trial date. It's not already set. Trial date is going to be March the 27th, 2025 at 9 a.m. If it's nothing further, have a very good rest of your day, and best of luck to you, Mr. Orr.
You as well, Your Honor. Thank you.
And Judge, that was March 27th, correct?
March 27th at 9 a.m.
Awesome. Thank you, Judge. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Take care, Judge.
Thank you.
I'm here.
Is Marshall or Urbani here?
I'm here, Anthony Urbani, I'm here.
Counselor, good morning to you.
Morning.
I'm gonna get you with Mr. Galley. Let's recall the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Jacob Paul Galley, case number SP 1660076, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1660077. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. First of all, I apologize for late. My associate picked up the other file that on this and he messed up. So I'm covering it, Your Honor. Anthony Urbani II, on behalf of the defendant.
All right, good morning to you. Your client's already stated his name for the record. What I do is I'm gonna put Mr. Galley in breakout room 7. Today is the date and time set for Corporal Hayward is here. I'm gonna put Mr. Galley in, well, where was he? I'm gonna put Mr. Galley in 7. And then you can go to 4 and speak with Mr. Bowman, and that's where you'll speak with the city attorney. You have capabilities to move around. Just make sure, these are all civil infractions, so there's not a reason to read them as advisory rights. But today is the date and time set for a formal hearing, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor.
Officer Haywood, I'll meet you in 1.
And I'm going in 4, right?
Go to 4, wait on Mr. Bowman.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And then you can go to 7 for your client when you can speak to him.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Pass the matter. Are we ready on anybody, Mr. Barry? Let's go back on the record, Mr. Green. We ready on Mr. Green?
Ready, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Green.
Yes,
Mr. Green, I have the opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
My client is prepared to enter a guilty plea.
All right. That's what you want to do, Mr. Green?
Yes, sir.
Raise your right
Yes.
hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
You can put your hand
Yes,
down.
sir.
Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense, 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Barry went over your other advisor rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking this deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
All right, let me draw your attention back to August the 28th. Is that August the 28th, Officer Barry, Officer Brady, that this was allegation was alleged to have happened?
Yes, sir.
August the 28th, 2024, on the city of Detroit in the area of Westbrook and Eden. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact, or did you have an occasion on that day to put some stuff out in front of the berm in that area around that date, that time?
Me, sir?
Yes, you.
Yes, I did.
What
I
did you
threw
put out there?
I threw 2 boxes out of my truck, sir.
You threw 2 boxes out of your truck. What were in the boxes?
Nothing. 2 empty boxes.
So you just throw 2 empty boxes out. What was the purpose of that? Because you didn't want it in your truck. It was trash to you.
I wasn't. Yes, sir. I wasn't thinking, sir.
I'm gonna get you to thinking a little bit about this for the next time, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Find your client guilty as charged. $500.
Oh, Your Honor, can I say something, please?
You may.
Okay, listen, I got a ticket for this already, and I
Listen,
pleaded guilty to.
listen. I already know where you're going. You got a civil ticket, you paid some $1,000 or something like that. You know what? That's the cost of littering in the city.
I understand that.
That's all it is.
Okay, I got you.
And you can tell everybody else you know that don't do it. You might throw that
Yes,
stuff
sir.
in the trash.
I understand.
You're tired of people littering in your area. Do you live over there?
Yes.
And it's probably a site where everybody throws their trash.
Yes.
It's unsightly, isn't it?
Yes, it is, sir.
And you live over there and you're tired of it, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
But use yet and go and do the same thing everybody else is doing. Well, not everybody throws their trash out, but the same thing people do that left their stuff over there in your own neighborhood too. I guess
I was
that's
wrong,
the only,
sir, completely.
I guess that's the only consolation is that it is your own neighborhood. You didn't go through it in anybody else's. All right. 500 review. What is this, a delayed sentence, Mr. Barry?
No, Your Honor. It's
They usually give them a 12-month delayed sentence. I'll give you a 12-month delayed sentence. You're paying this in a month, sir. We'll give you a month.
I missed that.
I'm gonna give you a month to pay it, yes.
Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna give you a month to pay it. Review on the 27th of February. Can I get a 1-year date, Ms. Nash, please? Why do I still have Shamar Green in our courtroom?
You were waiting on the probation for me.
January 27th is the 26th is the 1-year delay. You don't get in any trouble. You pay this off at any DivDac kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivDac app to your phone. Come on back February 27th, and then you'll have a 1-year date of January 27th. We'll dismiss the case if you don't do it again and you pay it off. All right. If there's nothing further, Mr. Green, best of luck to you. You have a very good day. If you don't have any questions, you're free to leave.
I agree.
Excuse me, sir. This is for Rodney Green, right?
Rodney Green.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. You got everything, Mr. Green?
Yes. Pay off by February 27th.
February 27th, and then you'll have a 1-year date. We'll dismiss the ticket if you don't do it again, and the ticket is paid in January 27th, 2026. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Best of luck to you, sir.
All right.
All right. Let's go. Why? Who's the probation officer for Shamar Green?
Skiati.
Skiati is?
Yes.
Probation officer?
Yeah, I told him earlier. I don't know who I knew.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Mr. Barry, you need someone else?
yes, Your Honor.
I have, what about Gorski? That's Miss, what about Godbolt? Godbolt. This is Ms. Godbolt there? Yes, you just have to unmute yourself. Oh, no, I don't see her. Yes, she's there. Godbolt. This is the city of Detroit versus Ethel Diana Godbolt, case number SP 1630580, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 163059111. Appearance for the record, please, Mr. Berry.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Godbolt.
Ethel Diana Godbolt.
Good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for a formal hearing. Officer Stevenson, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please? All right. He was here. I don't know where he is now.
I've got a phone number for him, Your Honor, if you give me a second.
Today is the date and time set for a formal hearing. Ms. Godbolt, go in the breakout room and speak to Mr. Berry, all right? He's gonna get you up. If you don't like the offer, today is the date and time set for it.
Okay. All right.
Oh, you said you were hiring your own attorney. That's what she said from last.
Forwarded to an automated
voice message. Everybody?
You on Raymond Green?
All right, finally, let's get back on the record with Raymond Green. Mr. Green, I'm giving you an opportunity to do what you needed to do. What's going on, Ms. Harris?
It's my understanding my client is going to waive his right to trial, enter a plea to allowing, but the remaining 2 counts to be dismissed, the no proof and the trailer plate matter.
That insurance wasn't any good, huh?
Your Honor, it just expired a few days ago.
The allowing, if it's what is he alleging that he had insurance at the time of the event?
Yes.
It's being dismissed.
All right, he wants to take the deal.
He's pleading to allowing. The insurance matter is actually being dismissed.
I know, so he wants to take the deal.
He does.
Raise your right hand, sir. You swear or affirm, tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth. Keep your hand up.
I do.
All right. Very well. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Ms. Harris went over your other advice of rights to break out room, did she not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
No.
You know, by taking this offer, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to November the 9th, 2024, at around 12:10 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Van Dyke and Harper. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you?
No.
Why is that?
It was suspended at the time.
Very well. Find your client guilty as to the amended count of allowing, stipulates the proper cause, will dismiss the other matters.
Stipulated, Your Honor. And my client is respectfully requesting leniency in terms of any fines and costs imposed by the court. He did just pay $1,200 in other outstanding matters. And if it's okay with the court, he would like, if there is a balance owed for this matter, to be added to his payment plan. Thank you, Judge.
Leniency would be 12 hours of community service, sir.
Or the alternative, if the court considers leniency, the fact that he's already paid an extensive amount of money in fines and costs, if the court considers waiving any fines and costs and maybe asking him to come back and show his valid license.
You know what the court considers, you know what the court sees about past fines and costs?
That's okay.
You don't want to hear that? Let's see.
Yeah.
That's what you left in your wake, sir. Let's see, so disregarding, these are 2018 tickets that he showed he paid. What other tickets did you pay besides the 2018 tickets?
I just paid all the no insurances. I paid the no seatbelt. And that was it into this hearing.
When did you pay this stuff?
The 6th of December.
I don't see any payments by the 6th. Maybe it's going by the date. Okay, I see some more stuff here. Yeah, and your client, what I call your client is a frequent flyer. He continues to get tickets. I see pages of tickets here that he's gotten over the course of the time. Still owes 180. He hasn't finished paying. He owes 122. He hasn't finished paying. He owes 180. He hasn't finished paying. He owes 210, and he hasn't finished paying. Those are not under the those are not under the payment plan either. 240. Okay, and then he did that kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that app to your phone, or you can come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. I'll mark it. I'll either do it by the February 27th, 2025, or I'll mark the file allow payment plan. All right. Come back February 27th. If it's paid, we'll dismiss the case. If it's not paid or you're not in a payment plan, we need to have another discussion. All right.
Okay, Judge.
Best of luck to you, sir. Have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
Let's get down to Daryl Lewis, Ms. Harris. Mr. Lewis, what did you have a middle name, sir?
Matthew.
Matthew. This is old. What's
Yeah.
your date of birth?
2/28/96.
City of Detroit and the state of Michigan versus Daryl Matthew Lewis. Case number SP92-71991. SX330451 counts 1 and counts 2. SP13803751 18413080 counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Daryl Lewis.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Lewis.
Corporal Jerry Jones, Detroit Police Department.
Right. Good morning to you, Corporal Jones. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Badge number, Corporal Jones?
1530.
All right, and I did have Officer Nelson. Good morning to you. Officer Nelson was here. I don't know.
Oh, still here, sir. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Put your appearance on the record, please, Officer Nelson.
Officer Brian Nelson, badge 3664, Detroit Police Department.
Good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a trial. There's 2 other officers, Officer Talbert, I haven't seen, and Officer Rodriguez, I haven't seen. Ms. Harris, keep in mind, get your client an updated offer, and keep in mind that your client has an absolute right to a trial, and that is the date is set for that. I'll dismiss SX 3304513, counts 1 and counts 2 on the court's own motion for no officer. Is there an officer, Tolliver, Officer Tolliver? All right, and then 18 tickets. Then we have SP 1380375, Officer Rodriguez. Officer Rodriguez, hearing no response, I'll dismiss those. All right, get in the breakout room with Mr. Lewis, get him an updated offer. Keep in mind, Mr. Lewis, today is the date and time set for a trial if you don't like the offer.
Okay.
All right, let's get him in the breakout room with you, Ms. Harris. Join the room, please. Mr. Sciotti, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning to you.
All right, let's go. Who put their appearance on for Green, Shamir Green? Mr. Berry? Okay, so we need a lawyer. I mean, we can handle, we need a lawyer because he's gonna get arraigned on other cases. He was already arraigned. Who has Gorski?
I think that is Ms. Barrett, I believe.
He's in the breakout room needing some assistance from someone. Who's on the Samsung SMG981U device?
Me, Maria Risco.
Risco?
Yes.
To you. This is the city of Detroit versus Maria Louise Risco, case number Z7-82551. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, good morning again, Your Honor. Attorney Dean Ancuni appearing on behalf of Maria Risco, P56513. Maria, can you state your name again for the record?
Yes, it's Maria Risco.
Judge, I did receive a copy of that 12-panel drug screen. I have already sent it to Mr. Hunter. I'm not sure if we want to have him zoom in.
Well, I can take your officer to court. What was supposed to be done? I see she's paid the balance.
So, Judge, this is a 2007 case. I voluntarily surrendered her back in October so that she could be arraigned on the bench warrant. We also had her voluntarily pay off her fines and costs in the amount of $1,400. So her current balance is zero. You wanted her to meet with Mr. Hunter to do an updated report, which she did do. She did meet with Mr. Hunter. And I did speak with him last week, and he said all he was waiting for was to get that 12-panel drug screen. I did review the drug screen this morning. It is negative for all substances except marijuana, and she did provide her medical marijuana card to Mr. Hunter. Other than that, Judge, she's in a completely different place in her life right now than she was back in 2007. There is no new DUI cases, and she is not using any substances other than the medically recommended marijuana. And she is battling an injury. We did let you know about the injury she sustained, but she's getting better and better, and she's still working through the injury. She's taking care of her child, and she has a very boring life at this point, but she wanted to get this matter taken care of with respect to the court, and she realizes it was hanging over her head for a very long time, but she's in a good position now in her life.
I'm glad to hear that. Before I let you speak, Ms. Risco, I want to address something your attorney said. That $1,400 wasn't voluntary. She didn't voluntarily pay that. She had to pay that.
Judge, the only reason I said voluntary was because we paid it even before the arraignment. It wasn't ordered at the time of the arraignment. It was obviously ordered back in 2017. So you are correct. It was her obligation to pay that amount.
Ms. Risco, do you have anything to say?
I just want to say that I'm in a completely different spot than I was in 2007. I'm taking care of my child, recovering from this injury, and just trying to get back to work.
And how old is your child?
He's 11.
So I can't say either, Ms. Counselor, that that's a very boring life either.
Right, boring in terms of being involved in the criminal justice system, Your Honor.
Partying and drinking and all of that stuff, maybe so, but I don't think it's boring in the fact that she raised an 11-year-old. So the recommendation was to close this matter out if she did all of that stuff, from your understanding?
That's my understanding, Judge, and that's our request also.
All right, I saw Mr. Hunter this morning. Does he understand that that's what your request was gonna be?
I don't believe so, Your Honor. I did have a very generalized discussion with him where I did tell him that I think it would be great if this matter would just be closed, but I have not received anything from him in terms of the updated report. I'm not sure if he presented that to the court this morning or not.
No, he hasn't. He has not yet done that because I'm sure he's in another courtroom.
Okay, he did inform me that he has the report completed, but I have not received a copy of it either.
Well, as an officer of the court, I'm gonna accept your representation. This is a 2007 case. Your client looks to be in a good state. But a lot of times when there's a lot of abuse of alcohol and some other substances, you can see it. It's very evident a lot of times. Some people can hide it, but a lot of people can't. And your client does not look to be in the state that she may or may not have been back in 2007. And everything is paid off. You indicated that the drug panel was negative for everything except marijuana, and the court is not concerned about that. So what I want to do is wish you the best of luck, Mr. Driscoll. I'm going to close this matter out. And there's nothing further. You have a very good rest of the day, and best of luck.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
We thank you, Judge. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
You as well. Have you settled this, Mr. Marsh or Mr. Mr. Urbani, have you settled this, or do you need to speak with your Honor?
No, I've talked to the city attorney, Mr. Bowman. He was benevolent enough, Your Honor, after showing full compliance with all the violations, to talk to the officer and recommend a dismissal as to the charges.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Galley. Mr. Galley, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, on the record, you indicated that you spoke to Mr. Bowman. Off the record, you indicated that you spoke to Mr. Bowman, and Mr. Bowman had an opportunity to speak to the officer. And now the violations have been rectified, and the recommendation is for dismissal. Is that correct?
100% correct, Your Honor.
All right. Case dismissed for Biden ballot documentation. Mr. Galley, best of luck to you. Have a very good day. Counselor, best of luck to you, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you for your time, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Who was on Shamir Green? Shamar Green. Good. Shamar Green. You're free to leave, Ms. Risco.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm trying to.
And Your Honor, I know there's a question from the court, but could we also check the status of the license for Mr. Matthews? I mean, Mr. Lewis, Daryl Matthew Lewis?
Daryl Matthew Lewis. So who put their appearance on for Shamar Green? Nobody wants to represent Mr. Green?
I don't think anyone did because it was a review matter.
We're just gonna recommend it.
Okay, let's go back on the record with Mr. Shamar Cyril Green, case number SP 1662573 and C80991. Clearance for the record, please.
Judge, my name is Ken Schiatti. I am the assigned probation officer on the case, and the case that probation department's on is Z8091499.
All right, Mr. Schiatti, good morning to you. Give me an update on what's going on with a brief.
The update's easy on this one because the probation department satisfied this defendant is in compliance. His 6-month term is up. However, there's one condition left, and that's for him to pay the balance of $430. It's still outstanding. We checked it 10 minutes ago. So therefore, Judge, we're recommending that an adjournment take place. I will inform the court that it's in the computer already for March 28th. For some reason. there's a-
Trial, maybe?
I don't
Oh,
think
show
so,
cause,
Judge.
show cause
I'm
on those
this
other
part-
tickets.
Yeah,
I got you. All right, thank you, Mr. Sciotti. It's good to see you.
you too. It's
All
a
right.
pleasure.
All right, so, it sounds like you're doing well, just need to come up with the rest of this cash, Mr. Green, and you got 3 other cases. So as far as arraignment on those cases, we'll arraign them on those cases now, Ms. Harris.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
You too.
Where did Ms. Harris go?
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute. I'm right here.
Enter not guilty plea on your client, $0 bond. All right, so when can you pay this stuff, sir?
Can you give me to the end of February? I think I'll be able to pay it by then. I have recently just got laid off on my job, so I got orientations on my new job today. So give me a few weeks.
Congratulations on that. Let's say March 3rd for review / or we can keep the same show cause date in the 28th. Look at Mr. Gordon. You about to get your wife put out of the room, Mr. Golden, smoking on Zoom in court. All right. 28th, the 28th. You want to set up? All right, let's just go with the 6th, get it undone early. 6th pretrial review / pretrial at 8:30 on March the 6th. We'll see where you are with that and then come back in on the other cases, okay?
Okay.
All right, March 6th, best of luck to you. Congratulations on the job, sir.
Thank you.
All right. James Love is gone. Golden. Cordella.
Ready as to Ms. Godbolt, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Harris, this is City of Detroit versus Cordella Golden, case number SP 1607707, counts 1 and 2 and 3. Oh, Ms. Harris, Mr. Lewis has a valid license as well.
Thank you.
Appearance for the record, please.
Oh, Sherika Harris on behalf of Ms. Golden. Is it Golden? Please state your name for the record.
Cordella Reese Golden.
Okay, Officer Robinson, good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
You can put your appearance on the record.
Officer Willie Robinson, badge 2590, Detroit Police.
Right. Good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a trial. So why don't you, Ms. Harris, I'll let you deal with Mr. Lewis first. I'm gonna put you, Ms. Golden, in breakout room number 5. Ms. Harris is gonna come after she finishes speaking on Mr. Lewis's behalf and come speak with you, okay?
Okay.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, can I speak with Ms. Harris in breakout room 4, please?
Yeah, she's gonna deal with Lewis first. Let's pass the matter. Are you ready on Lewis, Ms. Harris?
No, Your Honor, we need a moment to confer.
All right, so go ahead.
Your Honor, Victor Bowman P 33764 for the people. As it relates to Mr. Lewis, we will dismiss all his tickets.
There you go.
Okay, got to bring him out of the breakout room. He's back.
Well, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. There's a recommendation the cases be dismissed. I'm gonna waive the warrant fees, if any. You owe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 reinstatement fees. So those are $45 a piece. So 45 times 6. If there's nothing further, sir, best of luck to you.
All right.
TNA.
Okay, thank you. So I just want to make sure, my license is still valid, right?
It's valid.
Huh?
Yes, it's valid.
Okay. All right.
Best of luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, there you go, Ms. Harris. All right, Or go speak to Miss Golden then. She's in 5. Or Mr. Bowman first, I don't know. All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Godbolt. Ms. Godbolt, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail herself of the people's current offer, which is to plead to limited access 6 to 10, rather than the driving in an unsafe manner, and impeding or blocking traffic as to the disregard of a device sign.
Limited access 6 to 10 in an unsafe manner?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then give me the other ones, please.
Impeding as to the disregarding of the device sign.
And then the other matters dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor.
You want to take the deal, ma'am?
Oh, are you talking to me? Yeah. Yes.
So you weren't banging your sounds that day?
No.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an act of factual basis for the responsible plea on your client's behalf.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated.
All right, find your client responsible for the amended count of limited access 6 to 10, $135, and limit and blocking traffic for the disregarding a red signal, disregarding traffic control sign, $175. Who is this? Who's officer here? Officer Stevenson, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here, sir.
Were the sounds banging that day?
I don't remember if the sounds was banging that day or not. That's why I told the prosecutor he can dismiss that.
All right, so find them responsible, 135, 175. She says they won't, so I'll go with Ms. Godbolt, says they weren't banging that day. When can you pay this stuff, man?
I'm through off. I'm sorry, Judge. What did you say? I'm sorry.
How did I throw you off?
Because I'm thinking about, I'm adding stuff up in my head and trying to listen to you too.
135, 125. That's like $310.
Okay. All right.
I know that would throw me off too, Miss Godbolt. I'm not saying. And you're gonna get 1 point on your driving license too.
That's awesome.
Listen, I'm gonna do this. You're already getting the point. I mean, I hate to see the point on your license because your insurance is gonna go up. That's all it is to it. So I'll just charge you 175.
Okay.
I'll just charge you 175. When can you pay?
I appreciate it. Just the 175. Whenever you want me to pay it.
Today, right now.
Oh. Okay, I got a credit card. I got a credit card to pay it.
Did that hang too?
Is that what? 182?
I said, did that hang you up too?
Everything do when it comes to money and getting points and add more money to me.
Oh,
and a point.
They ought to slow down.
Yeah, I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm learning. It's still a process.
What, to follow the rules of the road is a
No. I just drive so much every day till sometimes I just drive because I drive 120 miles every day.
That means you should be better at it than everybody else. Do I need to send you for a driving refresher course as well?
No, it's not that. I think my anxiety get the best of me sometimes. I get anxiety when I'm driving. So it's something else that I have to deal with.
Well, you gotta go, because if you're on the road that much and you got anxiety, I don't know.
I know it's me either. I'm getting with it. I'm learning cruise control and all of that. Cause I'm from the freeway to the highway.
I don't know what.
Yeah, I'm driving from Detroit to Dundee every day for 7 days, every day.
All right, here we
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
When are you gonna get this paid?
I have a credit card I can pay with right now.
I'm gonna put it in for Friday.
Okay.
Pay it now, when Miss Nash gets it in, are you putting these in? Are you putting? You are?
I'm doing some, but not all of them.
Well, let's do
I
this.
can do that one first.
What's today, the 27, 31, 131, 131. Pay it in, you did that kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the did that after your phone, or come on down to the courthouse, pay it in person.
Okay.
Those are the best ways I can tell you to pay it, ma'am. Best of luck to you on all that anxiety and all.
Okay. I'll do better.
Very well.
Okay. Thank you. All right.
Officer Stevenson, be safe out there, all right?
Yes, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you, Judge.
City of Detroit versus Lydia Ellenstein Gates. Case number SP 115087881, SP 1604068, counts 1, 2, and 3. 2122. Strike that 2172292121. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm here.
Morning to you, ma'am.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Gates.
Yes, my name is Lydia Ellenstein Gates.
Ms. Gates, good morning to you. Why don't I see you on the docket, Mr. Gary?
845, Your Honor.
Okay, I only see one ticket. For purposes of arraignment.
Yes, Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf and give your client a $0 bond. The other reasons, other matters are in warrant status. Ms. Gates missed the trial date on November 21st, 2020.
Yes, Your Honor, I had a good cause. Why?
Now, I determine whether the cause is good. Why did you miss?
I came into an emergency with my daughter. She had some mental crisis.
All right, and why didn't you get back in? How's your daughter doing now, most important?
For the most part, we're doing okay.
All right, so we'll recall the warrant, enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll retry this again and then.
Your Honor, the last time I was at court, I was you had ordered that I could pay the $396 times 2.
336.
336.
Yeah, you never paid it.
No, sir. I am dealing with financial hardship at the moment, so I'd like to know if I could be on a monthly payment plan or do community service for them tickets.
All right, what I'm gonna do is for the ticket on both of them, I'm gonna allow you to pay the reinstatement fee up front, $45 a piece.
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
I'm gonna allow you to pay the reinstatement fee up front, $45 a piece. Can you get 90?
$45 in reinstatement?
Yeah, times 2.
Times 2. Okay.
Can you get $90?
What by what date, sir? I mean, Your Honor.
As soon as you can. That's gonna That's gonna free your license up.
Yes, sir, I can. I can't do it as of today, though, Your Honor.
I'm gonna set these matters for trial that I listed, that I had called into the record. Those matters are gonna stay open. You're still gonna hold the monies on those cases. But, I'm gonna allow you to start with paying the reinstatement fee so you can potentially bring yourself in a valid driver's license. I'm gonna give you a trial date of March the 27th, 2025 at 9 a.m. Okay?
Okay, Your Honor. I have another situation.
What is that?
That vehicle that I had in my possession is no longer in my possession, is in another person's possession. Illegally, they driving that car unregistered. And so these are the tickets that's coming up on me.
Well, you need to get that vehicle either out of your name or call the police on that person or something, because if it's in your name, you're gonna get tickets, and that's you're gonna have to deal with it.
I know. I am so trying. I was told that I could not call and said that that vehicle is stolen or anything, but I don't know. I don't know legally how to go by doing that because this is my first issue with selling a car.
Oh, you sold it and then have to change the name. Yeah, you need to go file it to the Secretary of State next time. All right, I don't know. You gotta get that taken care of, ma'am. And that's something that's probably gonna keep reoccurring if you don't deal with it. So I can't give you any legal advice on that. I just gotta tell you to reach out with a lawyer or something as that. Ms. Harris has her hand raised.
Okay. And
Ms.
about the
Harris has her
warrants,
hand raised on an unrelated issue. Sorry, Your Honor.
about the warrants, Your Honor.
I recalled the warrants.
You recalled it, you said?
Recall them. You don't have any warrants anymore.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
Just get down to the courthouse. There's no better way I can allow you to do it, but you have to come down to the courthouse to the window. We're gonna put it in the system that you're allowed to pay the reinstatement fees up front. They should know that down at the desk, $45 a piece. But once you pay those, you go to the Secretary of State and see if you can get a valid license. If they don't give you a valid license, then you ask for them to give you a printout on everything that's affecting your license. Okay, and then come back on March the 27th for the trial at 9 a.m. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
My best of luck to you and your daughter, ma'am. All right.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, what happened with Lewis? Katina Lewis. I have a valid driver's license. Okay, back on the record with Miss Lewis. Miss Lewis, I don't know if you've spoken to an attorney yet, but we have a valid driver's license. SP 1630481 will be dismissed for providing valid documentation. And then we're just dealing with a speeding ticket of 6 to 10 over. What's the offer gonna be, Mr. Bowman?
Limited access 1 to 5.
You wanna get that abstraction, limited access, 1 to 5, $125, no points. It will go on there as an abstraction, but it won't carry any points, ma'am. I can let you speak with the lawyer. Have you had the opportunity to do so yet?
No, I never was able to get into the breakout room.
All right, who was on this case?
Corporal Bennett, Your Honor.
Yeah, I know you. Good morning, Corporal Bennett. Put your appearance on the record, please.
Yes, Corporal Daryl Bennett, badge 4320, Detroit Police Department.
All right, and what about who was the attorney that put their appearance on the record? Ms. Harris, I'm gonna ask you to help Ms. Lewis, all right?
Erica Harris on behalf of Ms. Lewis.
All right, Ms. Lewis, wait in the breakout room 3. Ms. Harris is gonna come see you, and if you want to speak about it, and you need her to advocate, she's a very good player, right? All right, pass the matter. Oh, we lost her. Go ahead on Golden.
Yeah, I just wanted to know if you could tell me if there are any notes on the ticket.
Golden's tickets, any notes? Defendant is owner of car but not in vehicle. Also cited driver Tommy Lewis Williams.
I'm sorry, could you read that one more time?
Defendant is owner of car but not in vehicle. Also cited driver Tommy Lewis Williams.
Okay. Thank you.
So I don't know how it would, but she would be alleged to present some false insurance if she wasn't in the vehicle. But I don't know.
That's a good question. That's a good question. Mr. Bowman, can we talk in room 4, please?
Sure. What case are we talking about?
That's Cordella Golden. Go to speak to Ms. Lewis.
Cordella, okay,
Ms.
all right.
Harris first, and then go to 4.
And Officer Robinson, can you meet me in 1, please?
Yes, sir.
Where's Gorski is here? Where's who's on Gorski?
Judge Gorski is my case, and he wants to set that for a bench trial.
So City of Detroit versus Andrew David Gorski, case number SP 1635884-1. Mr. Gorski, state your name for the record, please.
Andrew David Gorski.
Ms. Barrett, put your appearance on the record, please. Good morning to you, Mr. Gorski.
Good morning.
Marita Barrett on behalf of Andrew Gorski. He's asking for a bench trial date.
All right. The bench trial date is February 25th. It's already in the system.
Okay.
February 25th, Mr. Gorski at 9 a.m. Best of luck to you, okay?
Yep. Thank you, sir.
Oliver Owens.
Judge, he needs to go in the breakout room so I can go over that pre-sentence report with him.
All right, Oliver Owens, good morning to you. Go in the breakout room and speak with your lawyer, all right?
What number?
6.
Okay, thanks.
Investigator Charleston, you've been free to leave for quite some time. I don't think we're going to find, we're looking for Ligon. He never showed. Be safe out there, Investigator Charleston. Soroki was supposed to be here on Raymond Lanier, and he never showed. You want to see if we can get in touch with Soroki? I think Raymond did show. Yeah, I have a Raymond down here. I didn't, this is the last one. I just wrote Raymond, and he must have got disconnected because Raymond did come on in here.
And I know the officer said he's a trade.
That doesn't matter.
And that's what we call,
let's see, what's the role? It's kind of like, I'll see. Yeah, you can call it. Also. iPhone, can you unmute yourself and start your video and state your name, please?
It's Elizabeth Hacinda Legado Holloway. I'm in the wrong courtroom. I was looking for docket 200 and you're like 434. I do apologize.
You're downstairs. Let me get it. You have a case number?
No, I don't have a case. All I have is Travis County.
Say what?
What do you call that? Travis County.
You've been here before.
But it was saying a joint with Oakland.
You've been here before and you've been exhibiting some strange behavior.
Yeah.
She's done that before. I remember her last time. Delgado Holloway, is that what she said her name was? Elizabeth. She's done that before.
Okay, thank you. Sure. Okay. Okay, Alice was open.
That's kind of crazy. She's done that before.
What?
This lady, she's come on here. She just came back. Delgado Holloway. That's the name she just gave. Is that here? That is. Thomas, did you hear her name?
I did. Did she get off?
Is she crazy? No. Yeah, she's just out of her mind. She did that before. And then when you call on her, she goes up and talks about other counties and talks about, yeah, and then she'll hang up, just like she just did. I just recognized her and then she went and started. I wish I could have some more information.
Yeah, what's that one case that lady was gonna pay Friday?
That is Godbolt, right here.
Oh.
And she's in the building?
Huh?
She's in the building?
She what?
The lady is in the building?
I don't know. Is that what she looked like she was in the building? She was in a building, I thought. I don't know if she was here. That's crazy.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
How you doing, officer? Let's see. Who's your defendant?
Dimitri Corbin.
He didn't show, I'm sorry.
All right.
He didn't show. Be safe.
Capias?
Yes.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Be safe. Mr. Soroki.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have Lanier, and he's not here now. There was a Raymond that signed in, one of the last persons that signed in, but I don't, he left as well. The officer said that he's on in training. What do you want to do? Have you talked to Mr. Lanier?
Yeah, he had I haven't gone over the offer with him yet. He had failed to appear before, and he was show cause, and now it's set for trial. I'll give him a call. I don't specifically recall having anything that's definite with Mr. Lanier, how we're going to handle this. So,
well, sure is being here. If that was him that signed in earlier, somebody named Raymond did sign in. So,
let me see if I have his phone number here. I have his phone number. It's a long distance, 269.
I'll mute you. Let's go back on with Miss Lewis. Miss Lewis is stuck at 1-5. Miss Harris. Where's Miss Harris? Oh. She's gonna break out.
Sorry, did Miss Vaughn, she check in or we do a video?
Williams Law? We're going by the system.
Okay, thank you.
Mama, he can tell me.
All right, let's go back on the record. Ms. Lewis, Ms. Lewis, I'll give you.
Turn it down on the court.
Counsel, you couldn't do anything better than that?
No, Your Honor, I could not.
All right, 1 to 5, Ms. 1 to 5, Ms. Lewis, $125. When can you pay?
And that's limited access, Your Honor, right?
Limited access. When can you pay it, Ms. Lewis?
I can pay it today.
I'm gonna put March the 31st down as well. Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivDat app to your phone or come on down.
I'm not in Detroit, sir.
I told
So how else can I pay it?
I said you can upload the DivDat app to your phone, DIVDAT, or come on down to the courthouse. I'm gonna give you until January 31st to figure it out. Or you can pay it online, I think, or on the phone, and just go on the 36th District Court website, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, give you till January 31st. All right, that's it.
Okay.
4.
January 31st is like 4 days, so I can go to the. Okay, that's fine.
You can go either.
That's fine.
You can upload the app to your phone, or you can go online and see how you can pay it on the phone. Over the
Okay,
phone.
I'll do that.
All right, best of luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Are we ready on anyone? I believe that's it, really, for cases. That's Corporal Bennett. You're free to leave, I believe. Mr. Soroki, you're muted. Oh no, Officer Nelson is still.
Yes, Your Honor, I spoke to the defendant. He's gonna zoom right in. And if I could talk to the prosecutor really quick.
I'm really gonna dismiss the case, no officer.
Oh, okay, that's even better. That's better.
You're free to leave. Be safe.
Okay, so this is my client's gonna Mr. Lanier is about to zoom in. He said he zoomed in earlier. He was the one that zoomed. He said
that's what I thought he did.
Hi, Your Honor. This is Investigator Val Charles with Animal Control. Am I clear to leave?
Yeah, I told you a while ago. You just didn't hear me. You're free to leave. Be safe out there.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. This is the city of Detroit versus Raymond Tyrone Lanier, case number SX. Strike that, state of versus Raymond Tyrone Lanier, SX 435-07961. Appearance for the record, please.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant.
Which trooper call?
Mr. Lanier, please state your name for the record.
Raymond Tyrone Lanier Jr.
Yes, at this, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
At this time, Your Honor, we've been informed the police officer has not appeared. Today, the date and time set for trial. Trial is scheduled for 9:00 a.m. It's now 11:52. Defense moves to dismiss this matter.
Your Honor, this is Mr. Bowman. Are we talking about Raymond Tyrone Lanier?
Yes.
Yes.
And can I ask who the officer is on the ticket?
Two troopers are signed up on the ticket. One is trooper with the PUCZYLOWSKI, and another is a Beth McCaughlin. All right, the first trooper with PUC that I spelled his name out, he called, indicated that he was in training. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dismiss the case. And I'll make the note that he did call on the date of trial and said he was in training.
Your Honor, this is a ticket of open alcohol driver. That's a very serious offense. The officer maybe did what he thought he was supposed to do. He did contact the court. It's like he didn't contact the court. Mr. Soroki just came in himself. And so I would request that this motion for dismissal be denied and that another trial date be set.
You want to respond, Mr. Soroki, or no?
Your Honor, my response is that I'm here, I'm present, ready to go. Defendant is here, present, ready to go. Police officer never checked in, and canceling on the date of trial is a little late.
Your Honor, this case was scheduled for 9 o'clock. Mr. Soroki wasn't here at 9 o'clock, 9:15, 9:30, 10 o'clock, or 11:30. He checked in 10 minutes ago.
Well, that's not Mr. Soroki's not the defendant. The defendant checked in earlier and then he fell off some kind of way. And now he's back.
And the officer made attempts to check in. Matter of fact, did check in because he provided communication.
I understand he did. I'm not saying he didn't check in, but today is the date and time set for trial. The issue is this. Mr. Raymond is here and Mr. Lanier is here. And on the date, I don't think it's fair that on the date of the scheduled date and time that the officer can just call in and say that he needs an adjournment. He knew, I was supposed to surmise that he knew that he was going to be in training before this date, and he needs to give the court some further advance notice. And the court's policy is this: if the officer can come in and let us know early enough, and we can get in touch with the defendant, then we will grant the adjournment. But if the officer, it's just not fair to Mr. Lanier to just pop up and I'm in training. You haven't provided us with any documentation. They haven't done any of that. It's not fair to Mr. Lanier to have him continue to come back on this. So I'm gonna grant the motion to dismiss and let your trooper know. Give you a heads up. They know beforehand whether they're going to go to the training or not. Have a good day, Mr. Lanier. Best of luck to you.
Thanks.
All right.
Thank you. Have a good day, everyone.
All right, well, let's go back on the record with Golden. Is that Mr. Williams there with you?
Your Honor, we're ready for trial.
All right.
But I will note, it's my understanding, Mr. Bowman, please correct me, that we are only going to trial on the one matter, which is the no proof of insurance. As the other two matters, there was a recommendation to dismiss.
No. The false presentation of insurance is why we're here.
And that's what I'm asking. Was there a recommendation to dismiss the other two, the allowing and the no insurance misdemeanor?
The allowing, yes. I don't remember us discussing any dismissal of the no insurance misdemeanor. Does Ms. Golden have insurance today?
She does. We
All right, well that
discussed it, but
okay.
yes.
All right. I've discussed a lot of things today, so I'd have no issue with the fact that if she has good insurance today, to a recommendation of a dismissal on that. But we're here about the failure to present insurance with Officer Robinson.
You mean
It's a false proof of insurance.
Your Honor, Officer Robinson, it's written as fraudulent false insurance information.
Right.
Yeah. Right. That's 257.3281 paren 6. 257. So you couldn't come to a resolution on that?
No, Your Honor, because as the officer's notes state on the ticket, my client wasn't in the car, so she didn't provide him with anything. So I'm guessing he's prepared to offer differing testimony.
I don't know. I don't understand why if we can find a resolution on the two, why we can't find a resolution on this, but if that's what it is, we'll just go ahead with the trial.
And could you tell me that statute one more time?
For both of the lawyers, this will be 257.32816. And that one is not in the parentheses, but I'm thinking that, and I don't know. Was it miss? All I got is 257.328, producing evidence of motor vehicle insurance upon request of police officer. Violation as a civil infraction, electronic copies, certificate of insurance as prima facie evidence that insurance is enforced. Contents, presentation of insurance to court. This was written, it appears as a misdemeanor, and that's presentation of false evidence of misdemeanor. So that's the statute number for both of you. I think it's a little error in the way the statute was written, by the way it was written on the thing. So I'm just guessing. An owner or operator of a motor vehicle who knowingly produces false evidence of this section is guilty of a misdemeanor punishable by imprisonment for not more than 1 year or a fine of not more than $100. So I don't know what the one is on the end, but it's a paren 6 after that. Here, I'll give you a copy of the ticket, both attorneys, if you need to, but that's what it says.
I think we both reviewed it.
Ms. Harris, meet me in 4, please.
Okay.
Mr. Barrett.
Okay, we're ready for Mr. Owens.
Let's call the city of Detroit versus Mr. Oliver Owens II, case number Z8093241. Appearing for the record, please.
Melita Baird on behalf of Oliver Owens.
Mr. Owens, state your name for the record, please. Good morning to you. Good afternoon now.
Good afternoon. My name is Oliver Owens II.
Is the date and time set for a today is the date and time set for a sentencing. Mr. Owens, I see that you're a veteran, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you for your service. Do you want to go to Veterans Court?
No, I don't think that's necessary. I accept my responsibilities for what happened. I think, I've learned a big valuable lesson in it. Of course, I have become sober, no alcohol at all since the incident. So I don't think it needs to go any further or, any more paperwork or transferring from this point on.
Did you have have you been testing since you've been on bond?
Yes, I've been testing for alcohol. Absolutely.
And who is that with?
The first group of people that I tested with was with 36th District Court. And after the last court date, you had me test with, I guess, like it was I want to say it was like a private company on the east side in Connor. I was testing with them. And then I had another court date and I hadn't tested. And then you told me that I needed to set up a probation appointment. And when I set up the probation appointment, they did a urinalysis then. So all the times that I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, go. I think you're about to answer my next question. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I just was saying that every test that I took was negative for alcohol.
That was my next question. All right. So we went over the pre-sentence report with your client.
Yes, okay, we do have some corrections to make there. They have his address wrong. It's 211 Shane. It's Detroit, not East Lansing.
No,
it's 2112.
21. They have the address as 2112 Shane. They say there's prior address is 527 Gunston Street in East Lansing.
Okay, and then the other correction, hold on, is further down in the report. They're saying that I think it was a typo because it says it's almost at the bottom. It says on January 25th, 2025. If you in that paragraph, it says defendant also reports that he has, it should have been never, not ever, but never been diagnosed.
All right, I see that.
Okay, those were the only changes we had to make to the report.
All right, so I'll make that correction. Yep. All right. Anything you'd like to say before the court imposes sentence?
No, sir. The only thing I would like to say is I apologize for my actions. And again, I've learned a valuable lesson in this. And moving forward, I just, hopefully we do the right thing and stay out of this courtroom. That's all I have to say. And I appreciate everything that you have done. Even though it's coming in negative form, but I appreciate it.
I don't know what I've done in the situation. I think that you've done most of the work after the incident has happened. You're negative for substances. You presented yourself. I understand these things happen, and the most important thing is that nobody got hurt, and that hopefully it doesn't happen again. I think that's why the offer that you got was a favorable one, in the sense that you know, operating while visibly impaired is the sort of the lowest level of a drunk driving offense that you can get. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sentence you to, I'll only put a 6-month term of probation. I'll review in 3. The test 2 times per month. Attend and complete alcohol highway safety. Victims impact. Whatever this choices program is, I'm not going to order you to do community service because you've served our country honorably, and we appreciate that.
Thank you.
Obviously, no illegal drugs. I don't think that. And it's going to be a $240 fine. That's going to be the fine in the court, but you have another host of other fines. That's going to be a $35 monthly probation supervision fee. I would suggest you just pay that every month instead of paying it all off, because you may see a 6-month with $35. And it's easier to, if we decide in 3 months that you feel that community's safe and you're not going to reoffend, then we will, it's hard getting you that money back than it is you just paying it per month. $100 assessment fee. It's going to be $50 state costs. $75 crime victims' rights. It's another ordinance misdemeanor cost of $65. Attorney fee $25. Your analysis is going to be $15. That's paid per month as well. The suggestion. And if there's any other statutory fines that I missed, then you gotta you're gonna have to pay it. But I don't think I missed anything. Come back for review on April 28th, 2025 at 8:25. Mr. Owens, best of luck to you. If there's nothing further, you have a very good rest of your day, and I hope to see you back on April with some good news and a lot of this stuff, hopefully all of this stuff completed, or at least a substantial majority of it.
Yes, sir. So they'll just one quick question. They'll mail me all of this information. I understand. And
I'm gonna refer it to probation. Let's refer you to probation because you will probably get a different probation officer. I need a good phone number.
313-544-3122.
Refer it to probation. All right. So you should get a call from probation. If you don't hear from a call in a week or so, then get back in touch with the court. We'll get you in contact with somebody, all right? But you got some numbers too for the people that you've already spoken with.
Okay.
Anything further?
No, sir.
All right, wish you the best of luck, sir. Stay safe, and I'll see you back in April the 28th. Best of luck to you.
All right, thank you.
All right, Ms. Baird, anything else?
No, that's it. Thank you, Judge.
All right, have a great day. All right, let's go back on. Thank you. Let's go back on the record with Golden. Ms. Golden, I've given you opportunity to speak to counsel. What's gonna happen with this now? What are we doing?
May it please the court, Your Honor, Victor Bowman, P33764, for the people, based upon review of the statute and the element regarding the intent that is in that statute, the people recommend full dismissals.
All right. Case is gonna be dismissed. I'm sure. Case is gonna be dismissed, Ms. Golden, per city attorney. All right. If there's nothing further, ma'am, best of luck to you. And Mr. Williams, they say you saved 7 minutes off your life. You let those cigarettes alone. You cigarettes 7 minutes, but that's up to you. If that's Mr. Williams, it probably is. Yeah.
I think he's emotional in this moment, but I'm sure they're saying thank you, but you all are muted.
All right. I don't know what he's emotional about because he got that. Well, he probably got his. I don't know what happened with his case, but anyway.
Oh, you know about my case, Mr. Perkins?
No, I just know you got one by reading the ticket, and I know Officer Robinson.
I know you do. We all do.
I know you got a ticket, so best of luck to you all.
Thank you, Judge Perkins. Thank you, Mr. Bowman.
All right, thank you. All right.